welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's video. This video is actually 1 week old. Like, I should have dropped this video a week ago. That's one. I should have also made a video like a month ago. So by the title of this video, you actually know the deal. You can tell a few things. First of all, before you start watching this video, please go to the comments and tell me congratulations. Because bro, this is my 3rd year in the UK, and yeah, congratulations to me. And first of all, we're making this content in our own car. Yeah, we're making this content in our own car, and I'm going to spill all of it. Please. Oh my goodness, why am I so cheesy? Okay, welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Genevieve, and if you're seeing me for the first time, nice to meet you, the happy girl. And to my oldies who have been sticking around for as long as this channel has been, thank you so much, and I love you guys. On today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my journey towards getting the UK license. It's unbelievable, really. Well, it's believable. I'm just going to show you guys. So this is my driving license. This is it. So this is a driving license. I have to cover the details, but this is it. I got my driving license, and I got my driving license. I did the test just once. On my first attempt, I got my driving license. So a round of applause for me. I'm going to be making this video especially to my friends in America. I don't want to mention their name, but they know themselves. So when I got my license, when I passed my driving test, and I was so happy, I'm going to insert the video of the video I made on the day that I got my license. I was very dramatic. I did my driving test and I passed on the first one. I passed on the first try.
Calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down.
Now.
Don't tell me to calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. After 5 lessons. Don't tell me to calm down. I'm not calming down. Do you know my instructor?
Who is your instructor?
Oh, she is my instructor.
Who is your instructor?
Don't tell me to calm down. Don't tell
Who
me.
is he?
If you run 5 lessons.
You don't mean it.
Pass.
Wow.
I had rehearsed that reaction. I didn't want to miss it. In fact, I didn't express it the way I rehearsed it, right? But I didn't want to miss any parts of that reaction. I did my test and I passed on the first attempt. It was, in my own opinion, I think the UK driving test is actually overrated. I'm not saying this because I passed it on the first attempt, but I'm saying this because if you follow the procedure, it's very easy for you to pass. Now, I've been an experienced driver back in Nigeria. I was driving before I came to the UK, so I'm well experienced in driving, and that also helped me. That would have been instrumental because I only did 5 lessons. First of all, I'm going to go to the top of when I started this journey. It was in July last year that I did my the theory test. First of all, that theory test, I think 43 is the pass mark, right? I scored exactly 43. That 43 that is the pass mark was exactly what I scored. I struggled a little bit during the theory, but with the help of God, I did a lot of I did a lot of deep thinking, pulling my brain. And as God may have it, I passed. Like on the pass mark, that was what I passed. I think I still have that paper here because I've been keeping it since I passed. Yeah, this is it. Exactly, this is the paper, and I scored 43 out of 50. Exactly what I scored, 43 out of 50. And then for the hazard perception, which is the pass mark is 44, I scored 46. So for the multiple choice, I scored 43, which is the pass back. And then for the hazard perception, I scored 46 out of 75. So I want you to understand that it's not a superhuman thing. It's something that is actually doable. But here are a few tips that can help you, you know, if you want to do this and do it once. Firstly, find a good instructor. The first instructor that I got, I don't want to say the instructor was from HELL, but when the instructor reached out to me, I explained to him that I've been driving before in Nigeria. So we are not going to be teaching me the basics of a car. What I need us to focus on is how to pass the test, you know, the UK way. So this driver did the first 1.5 hours with me. He said he wants to see how I can drive. So after doing the first 1 hour, 30 minutes with me, you saw, okay, I can drive. The next day, the next test, whatever, he didn't really teach me anything. Mirror signal maneuver, that was all we did for 1 hour. Mirror signal maneuver, 1 hour. This is going to be a very long one. Mirror signal maneuver for 1 hour. After that one, the next day, that which is the third lesson now that I'm having with him, and which was the last one, he took me to one roundabout that has nothing. This roundabout is so big, so confusing for somebody you're trying to teach roundabout for the first time. This is where you started, and the traffic was so bad on that particular day that we wasted all our time on the traffic. As he was dropping me off in my house after the lesson, I just made up my mind I wasn't going to reach out to this guy anymore. Anyway, I booked my test at King's Standing. This first instructor told me to move it to King's Heath, which I did. And then when I stopped using him, I started looking for another instructor. And as God may have it, I now met this Nigerian guy who is also an instructor in Birmingham. So I met the guy and I told him, just like I told the other instructor, I am experienced. I have driven before, and that I don't need up to 5 lessons, which was what he suggested, 5 lessons. He said he doesn't know how to crash his lessons beyond 5, but that I should come. Let's start first, that we will see. So that's how I started the lesson. I changed my test date. I moved it forward. I used the Testy app to move it forward. If you know the Testy app, that's what you can use if your date is still too far and you want to move it. I was also very lucky because I kept looking for dates. If going by the date that I had, I've not even done my driving test by now because it was February 11th. 2025, but I paid for that I paid £11 to use the Testy app, and I was just fortunate. One day I just saw people canceling at South Yardley, and this South Yardley was the place that this my new instructor had told me, choose either South Yardley or Shelley's, that those places they have high pass rates, you know, and the route is not so difficult. So I just saw cancel at South Yardley, and immediately I rescheduled my own, and that was how I got date December 18th 2024. So immediately I got that date. It was about 2 months to that date, but I waited until exactly 5 weeks, a month and a week to that date, and I now started my lesson, 2 hours every week for 5 weeks. So that's how the lesson is structured. I even up to now, I still believe that I didn't need up to 5 lessons, but I had to listen to my instructor, and in fairness to him, the way he has structured the courses, he couldn't have shrunk it more. So he was able to teach me everything he needed to teach me on the 5 lessons. So I love the fact that I had a direction on where we are going to. With my first instructor, he was just giving me, come tomorrow. There was no plan. And that's what I don't like. There was no plan. So with this, my instructor that I used, you know what you're learning this week, you know what you're learning next week. So you learn this week, you know what you're learning next week. You can even go ahead of him, watch videos about it, you know, just to help you prepare. It helped me a lot that he had direction, And this instructor is not even interested in keeping you for a long time. He's pissed if he's teaching you and you're not understanding. So he wants you to go and send him referrals, right? Meanwhile, other instructors that I know, they want to keep eating your money, taking your money and taking your money. So when you get a good instructor, listen to your instructor. Honestly, if you're sure that you have a good instructor, I will recommend that you listen to your instructor. Please forgive the sun that is dazzling me and casting all of this on me. So I will say, don't ignore your instructor. If your instructor is advising you, just listen to your instructor, because at the end of the day, your instructor knows better. That is if you're sure that the person is in your own best interest. So even though I felt like I didn't need up to 5 lessons, I took the 5 lessons and I don't regret it. Honestly, it would have been better for me. It's better for me that I took the 5 lessons than taking that test twice, because this test, do you know how much it costs to do this test? First of all, you pay £62 to register for the test. You pay £100 to use your instructor's car. That was what I used, and this £100 is discounted because it's my instructor. If you're using someone else's car who was not your instructor, you pay more than £100. And then for these 5 lessons is £350, so you can do the math. And I'll also have to add that I have done 3.5 hours of lessons that went to waste, so I won't leave that away. If you put all of that together, you can now imagine how much it cost me to get my driving license. Imagine that I failed and then I had to do it again. Do you understand? So that's why I will say, if your instructor is telling you, even if you've been experienced, even if you've not driven before, just listen to your instructor, especially when you are sure that they have your best interest. There are some instructors that they are from HELL, and all they want is your money. They don't even want you to do the test. They don't even want you to pass the test. They want you to keep coming back to them. And so if you're sure that your instructor has your best interest at heart, so it will be in your best interest to listen to your instructor. I have to move forward, so that's, I don't know. So I don't know if I've missed out on anything. You see the videos on YouTube, watch them, but be careful when you watch them, because at some point, if you continue to watch them, you might also get confused. If you continue to watch those videos, you might get confused at some point. So if you feel that you're getting confused, just leave it alone. Okay, so I don't know if there's any other question that you want to ask me about my driving test and getting my license. I'll be very happy to answer you in the comments, and I wish you good luck if you're about to do your driving test. I wish you good luck if you're about to start. See, it's not difficult, it's doable. It's not difficult, I'm telling you. It's just 40 minutes of doing your test, and before you know it is gone. And I'm going to say something. You have to put positivity in everything you do in life, because I can remember in the morning of my test, I was a bit nervous, and I was asking my instructor a few questions about the car. Show me, tell me question. I was just asking him some questions, and the examiner came. Immediately the examiner came, he couldn't answer me again because it was almost time for my test. I just told him, you know what, that no matter what happens today, I know that I'm getting my license today. I've heard that people do it 10 times. I've heard that people do it 3 times. I've heard that people do it 5 times. But me, Genevieve Tochi Osoka, I'm going to do it once. And as God honors the word of his people, I did it just once. And it's not by my power. I no talk say I me drive pass. Even my husband self will not get license in this country. He's a better and a more experienced driver than I am. But then here we are. Here we are, guys. So thank you so much for watching this video to this end. I don't know what else to say. I'm just happy, I'm just excited, and the sun is disturbing my face, so I really want to stop this video right now. Okay, so if you have any other thing to ask me, please do well to ask me in the comments. I'll be there to answer you. Okay guys, see you in my next video. Bye.